Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Taboldi Goes Model Works, and this is part 4, build update part 4 of Meng models, Type 82 German Kubelwagen. So obviously where I left off in the last one, I was threatening her with some decals. They went on kind of okay, a little bit thick. But they pulled down nonetheless. Now, obviously, she's got a nice flat coat of GX, Mr. Hobby GX. I'll go and have a look at it, and now my brain, I've completely bloody forgotten what the number is. So I was just using the bloody stuff too. Never mind. There's 2 of the tyres on anyway. GX114 is my clear coat of choice for this. So and this part will be the last part. Resting the wheels on. There we go. That's the wheels on. And let's put the spare on. There we go. So that's her on her wheels. And now we've got to put these little greebles on. But I've got a funny feeling I've taken my silver up to me have a workbench, idiot. Well, I can still fit these anyway, so. Right. So. Cut these off. Need a little bit of glue in there. This is where things go horribly wrong. Yep, I'll drop that, pause it there. Yep, found that. That was awkward after I dropped that. Oh dear, never mind. And at least I'll let the glue sit for some time. Call that pen and inks. Get the trafficators to Aha! Now we are making some progress. So got those in there. Well, now this is where the fun begins. I can say, find out, get you the scissors out. Oh, it's a sticky bit. Wow. Now that's clear. And let's very carefully cut it off. Leave those lights as spares. I'm hoping this will just be a clip fit in, so if not, it'll be bloody awkward. Yep, that's a push fit. That piece of glazing as a push fit, so I'll obviously and just to hold it in, let that seat round there and let that dry, because that glass isn't coming out. And let's look at that beautifully clear part. The thing is, this is quite hard. Oh, misses. I think that's got it. There we go. That's got some distortion in it because it's basically like canvas in there. So I'll let that dry, and then we'll have a look at these pieces. And that for David is that's a count of 2. I've dropped 2 pieces now. I'll pause it there. Yeah, I've had a bit of an oops moment. Gonna let that dry probably for the next few days and then polish that out hopefully. So that's it for this for now. I'll come back in a little while, so I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. It's now Tuesday afternoon. Obviously I cleaned up the canopy a little bit. Obviously we've got to mask them up now. Well, not the windscreen. Doesn't really matter because they're perspex. Glue that into place there. And in theory, it will go in, honest. Because I got it out. Like so. So consequently I can leave that at. I might well leave her with it off. So we'll mask that up off screen, obviously, because you won't want to see me do that. And I'll see you in a bit. It's obviously it's the next day. It's now Wednesday morning. I'm taking the masking off the window here. I do apologise for going off screen, but needs must. So there we go. That's one side. Get the other one. There we go. So that's the windows painted. Obviously, our first priority is to fit the shovel. This has been painted up in preparation. And of course we can't get it to fit, so we'll have to open up those holes a little bit with a drill. There we go. That's shoveling. Don't know what size to drill it is. I just eyeballed it. So, ow. And now we'll get some of my powders and my handy dandy brush. I'll just grab you up the floor a little bit. There we go. Just get the floor a little bit dirty. Get a little bit of nose grease for the chairs. That's that done. That's the interior weathered. That's the easy part weathered. Now, in theory, I've got to weather the rest of it. And I have literally just painted that silver, so let that dry. Job done. Okay. And in preparation, I'll pause it there and cut myself a piece of cardboard. So we've got our usual 3 favourite oils. That's the Starship Filth, the Buff, and the Burnt Umber. So we're going to plonk a little bit of it down here on the card, so, and just leave it to wick out while I get on with the airbrush weathering. It's all right. The Kubelwagen's over there. I just moved it out of the way while I was getting the oils out, because Clumsy's pretty good at getting oils everywhere. Big splodge of that. And we'll put the oils away back away safely in the drawer, on with something else. And we'll leave those to wick out while I get on with painting. So I'll see you in a bit. And through the miracle of editing, we're back. The Kubelwagen has been given a light dusting over with XF51 and LP 70, I think it's 75 buff. Done my usual trick. I've done the underside as well, so yeah. So basically we're still waiting for the little bit of the linseed oil to come off the oils, but we'll get some thinners and we'll start making a mess of her. Ha ha. And let's find my paintbrushes. The paintbrushes are in here, around here somewhere. Yeah, that's one of them, because it's got bloody oils. That's the other one. Brilliant. So we're just going to work a little bit of oils around the underside. Like so. And then we'll get the little bit of oil in the wheels like that. On the wheel centres, the wheel hubs. Like so. And then we'll get some around there. Like so. And then we shall apply a dot filter onto the roof. Well, in theory, it does look like we'll give it measles, but we'll drag it down onto the windows, and the direction of travel where it's been hit with heavy rain. Where's the big brush? There it is. Let's get a little bit of water in there. Not water, thin as Muppet. Doesn't matter if we get this on the windows. Done a little bit too wet, never mind. I can add some more to it. More, sir? Yes, some more. That was decidedly wet, so let's try again. If at first you don't succeed, swear at it. Right. In theory, that should work now. Oh yeah, that's working. And then leave that to dry, and she's done. Obviously I'll clean it up when it's dry, so I will pause it there. We'll leave her to dry because it's going to take a while for her to dry, and I'll see you in a bit. And we're back with the Kubelwagen, and she's mostly dried. All the oils have dried on her. Thank God for central heating in here. So yeah, my thoughts on the kit. Well, you know my thought. I was praising the kit up all the way through. I still am now. The kit goes together but like Lego. The only disappointment is the wallpaper type decals. They did go down, but they did fight me along the way. So yeah, I'm really pleased with her. So I shall put her on the spinny thing because it's nice and dry out there, sunny out there, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, there she is on the spinny thing. It's sort of like bloody near enough midday sun, so it's very bright out here. I can barely squint. I'm squinting at the screen, so apologies if it goes blurry. I have to put it on autofocus, so it should keep it in target, hopefully. So that's her done. That's all, folks. That's the Kubelwagen done. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye for now.